Hi guys, my name's Dan. I had a look on YouTube for guides and kind of videos on how to actually start the gym, and there was loads about what I would do differently, what I would eat, how I would train, and more so on kind of how to get the actual results rather than if you've never been to the gym before, you don't know what to expect, you don't know really what's involved in the gym. You know, obviously what's on the screen here with the pieces of equipment and stuff, but kind of what your day one looks like. So I just wanted to do a quick video and kind of explain that really. So this is your guide on what you actually need to start the gym. I've worked in gyms and been going to the gym for well over a decade, I think like 12 or 13 years now. All of that. So I've been to a massive mixture of all of them. So first up, day one, gonna need a locker or pigeonholes. Most gyms, if they're 24/7, will have a pigeonhole. So it's just a box, no doors, no nothing like that. Pretty much every other gym would then have a locker system. Some will have an automatic locker. However, most now, because of the reliability of those, actually do padlocks. So I've put a couple of example padlocks up here that you want. It's kind of you don't want the little tiny suitcase ones. You want the kind of medium to big suitcase sort of size padlock. Same with the key. You don't want the big like house key type ones. They won't fit, but the little tiny keys that are like that big, but then just not going to fit around the mechanism either. So get like a medium size padlock. But that's basically padlocks and lockers. It's not much to it. It's typically they're kind of more packed than this example on the screen. The benches will kind of be in between, and it's going to be quite tight in there. Most gyms will try and put as many lockers in the gyms as possible, and kind of always be prepared for a scenario where you might not be able to get a locker. So next up, we've got water bottles and towels. You will need, no matter where you go, you will need your own gym towel. It honestly does not matter if it's a specified gym towel or not. I've seen people turn up to gyms with beach towels, tea towels, bath towels, a little hand towel, just because, well, I think he just hated the fact that he had to have a towel, so it was more of a fight the system type of thing, where it's just this little like face towel type thing. Just whatever sort of towel you can get, doesn't matter. Water bottles, take one. You might be the type of person that just doesn't drink during exercise. I just don't feel thirsty at all during exercise, really, unless I'm doing like an extended cardio style session. But normal weight training and stuff like that, I just never feel thirsty. I always have a water bottle anyway for afterwards, and there's always that time where you got something going on in your life and your heart will start racing during exercise, and kind of the physiological stress of everything just gets a bit too much for your body, and you just need to sit down for 30 seconds, have a drink of water, and then you're good and you can kind of crack on. So always take a bottle of water and always have a gym towel. Next up, gym attire. You will see hundreds or thousands probably videos of, should you have shoes that are barefoot like, should you have shoes with an incline, should you have foam-based sole shoes, should you have a harder shoe, should you wear a heavier shoe, a lighter shoe. For day one, just wear any sort of sports shoe. Plimp sole style. I still wear Converse style trainers. You can wear a lifting shoe, running shoe. It doesn't really matter. You'll see a lot saying, oh, the stability of for you at the moment, you're not going to be lifting heavily. You're not going to be running extensive miles where you need to think about whether the foam in your shoe needs to breathe and recover. So, like at the moment, just wear some comfy shoes that aren't going to rub your feet, that aren't going to give you blisters. Just don't stress about that too much. And then clothing. So the easiest guide to know what sort of gym clothing you're gonna like and will do well in. Easy guide for you right now. Do 10 to 15 bodyweight squats. Do 10 to 15 seconds of high knees. Do 6 to 8 lunges on each leg. And get down in the press up position, stand back up, down in the press up position. Don't actually do a press up. If after you do 3 of those down into the press up position and then straight back up, if you do that once and you feel like, I know my body, I would start to overheat instantly. Like if you start to feel like you're warming up enough from that, just in what you're wearing now, you're probably going to need like shorts or vest sort of stuff. If you still feel really cold from that, then you'll need like longer yoga pants like this, and kind of a baggier top, or maybe even a jumper or a hoodie. Most likely you'll start off in one thing and you'll like slowly strip down. It's what most people do. I've seen God knows how many people turn up in kind of sweatpants and joggers and then and a hoodie, and then slowly as the workout's gone on, they've gone from their joggers to like yoga shorts type thing, or just for guys normal like football shorts type stuff. And then the hoodies come off, the baggy t-shirts come off, and then they're down to like literally just a sports bra, and then the gyms, or if it's a guy, then just a vest. Or in some gyms you were allowed to go topless for guys, so you just take the top off. It's like depending on, so be prepared for layers is basically what I'm saying. Be prepared that no matter what you're doing, you might actually end up overheating, and you need to prepare for that. I've had clients that have turned up wearing nothing underneath their hoodie, no bra, no nothing, and I mean, once you're in that sort of situation, unfortunately, you just sweating. It's fair to say they've never done that again. So, like, just be prepared to slowly drop some layers, right? Next up, showers. This is a big one for women especially. Number one, most gyms nowadays will not supply shampoo and conditioner. Most of the time, gyms, it will be a 3-in-1. It'll be a body, face and hair wash. I know most women like a very strict shampoo and conditioner regime. They like their brand, they like their specific smell or that brand's one. And they know the days that they need to wash their hair, or no, not just wash their hair, but they need to condition their hair mainly, and work around that. So if you are the type of person that's going to be showering at the gyms, bring your own shampoo and conditioner. The ones in there are generic for everyone type thing. Most of the time, if they do supply them, they're going to be a 3-in-1, and I mean it's kind of the cheapest thing that they can supply, right? Gyms, pretty much everywhere that I've been, UK, Australia, all around the world, training, the gym cleanliness, the showers everywhere are due to be cleaned nightly. Some gyms, more so the premium one, may have a day cleaner come in. It's very rare because it's very expensive. So the gyms will always be cleaned overnight, or should be. They will get signed off that they've been cleaned overnight. Whether they have or not is a completely different story, right? So I would always recommend you wear something like Crocs, flip-flops, slides, something. I will sometimes shower in the gym if I'm using the sauna steam room and getting like excessively sweaty type thing, and rather than wait for home, then I'll shower that. I always shower in slides. Most of the time, showers will be like this in gyms with the separate cubicles. It's very rare that now they just have open ones. Like I've had clients talk to me about how it used to be like in schools. We always had these sort of ones in schools from memory. But they used to say it used to just be like showers hanging on the walls. Everyone could see everything in like prison type showers, right? So most of the time it's like this. So you don't really need to worry about privacy in most of them. On that note, I would make sure you bring your own actual shower towel separate from your gym towel. I've seen people, and I've done it actually a couple of times, forgot to bring a shower towel and had to dry myself in like a little towel like that sort of size. That's a terrible explanation, but like a little hand towel, and it is what it is. Once you've forgotten your towel, you're kind of a bit stuck. So I now make up like a shower bag in my gym bag, and then my normal like training stuff and everything else. Next up, we have gym etiquette. That looks like a very handsome man, doesn't it, him? So on this one, right, I would highly recommend speaking to people in the gym, saying hello to, if someone looks like your sort of age, your gender, it's super easy to just say hello to them. If you're a 50-year-old woman, you see another 50-year-old or like that sort of age range, just say hello. Like gyms are full of people with I can't actually say the word because it will be censored on YouTube, but resting B faces. So many people, I've seen guys, I'm quite bad at it actually, where you'll be training and you'll be looking like this. In training, I've seen girls kind of proper like mean mugging people, and you're like, Jesus, but you go over, you speak to them, and it's, hey, how you doing? And it was super friendly. The gym brings out the demon in some people, so no matter what their face looks like, just the chances are if you go over, say hello, or just like walk past, say hello, most people will go, oh, hey, like that. It'll instantly change. There's a lot of RBFs in the gym, so just say hello to people, have that community. It's much easier to do in a premium sort of gym, or like a transformation kind of boutique style gym. Way easier, and it's just less people to like be intimidated by. Always put your weights back. It's like rule number 1. Clean your machines, put your weights back. Most of the time, if you see someone training on a machine that you want to do, there's so many other machines. Your plan isn't that deep where you need to start getting annoyed that someone's on your machine. Go over, speak to them and say, hey, I'm actually doing like a similar weight to you. Do you mind if I just jump in your resting sets? A lot of the time, even if I'm just want to train on my own, headphones in, if someone comes over and says that to me, I'm like, yeah, it's cool, jump in. And I'll take my headphones off, and like you start having a conversation, like how's your training going? What sort of stuff do you do? So you will get the occasional person that's like just an idiot. Most of the time though, you'll just end up having a conversation with someone and training with them and giving each other advice and guidance on how to get started. So apart from that, put your weights away, make sure you tidy up after yourself. and then just be nice. Just be a decent human being, and you will get on fantastic in the gym. And last one. So I've seen the amount of people that I see come in and they're like, where do I go? To this day, I still do it. I've been in gyms for like I said earlier, over a decade. I walk into some gyms and I'm like, whoa, what the hell's going on here? It makes no sense. It's like someone that doesn't know gyms at all is just come in and gone, that piece of equipment goes there, that one goes that way. You're like, this doesn't make sense. The best way to overcome that is just go up to the front desk if the gym has one, say, hey, this is my first day, I'm a bit nervous, I don't really know where things are, can you just give me a tour, please? Most of the time they'll do it. If you go up to anyone that works in the gym and just explain that you're new, you don't know where things are, you're a bit nervous, and if they can just give you some help and advice and show you where things are, 900,999 times out of a million, someone will be like, yeah, no problem, and they'll show you. It will be very, very, very slim chance that you'll get the one person that's just having a really bad day who works there that just goes, nah, I can't help you. It happens. I know it happens. The chances of that happening to you are very slim. I'd highly recommend just going over, speaking to staff, asking how to get on with things and show them where they are, where you are, and like how where things are laid out. The next up, I've got a great tip with that I actually use myself. So whenever I go into the new gym, I'll go straight over to either the cardio section or the stretching section, whichever has a better overview of the gym. Most of the time it is the cardio. And I will jump on the first piece of cardio equipment it is, whether it's the bike, the cross trainer, the ones where you do that, treadmills, whatever it is. I'll go straight on there, headphones on, and I'll walk on the treadmill for 5 to 10 minutes ish, have a look where things are, how I'm going to work out in this sort of environment. So like I said, if equipment's all over the place, I know that if I'm going in there to do legs and I've got one piece of equipment of legs that's like all the way over here in the gym, another one that's all the way over here, another one that's like, I'm struggling to find the points on the thing, another one that's like over here, I know that that's just too far to go every time and to like plan around. So I'll go, well, what's in this section? Let me do whatever's over here, and then I'll go and do whatever's over here. So that's all you need to do, is like just walk on the treadmill, see what kind of stuff you can do in the sections, just so you're not getting lost basically. And you can see how the gyms have a feel, a vibe, a flow almost to them. You'll see how the regulars come in, who they speak to, where they go first. You'll see the patterns and behaviours in that sort of gym. Most of the time, it's a broad spectrum of everyone. Don't focus on the guy that's like huge, that's got tattoos all over his face. There's always them in the gym. And by the way, most of the time they're the friendliest people you can ever speak to. So just go into any section, like I said, spend some time on the treadmill, have a look at what the flow of the gym is, and go from there. Plan out in your mind, get relaxed in the environment that you are. And if you do feel really nervous going into these sort of things, just jumping on a treadmill for 10 minutes is a super easy win. You just go on there and you say, F yeah, I'm here, I'm doing things, I'm making the change that I want. I'll tackle that another day, but at the moment I'm doing fantastic. just doing extra cardio on the treadmill. Like, I've made it, I've come in, and I'm here. So that's all I wanted to speak to you today. I was hoping that this was going to be a super fast video. However, I've been chatting for 20 minutes. So make sure you give it a like, subscribe, and I'll be back with more hints and tips soon.